stand up there, you can go down there, whatever you want to do.
Actually, probably. Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh wait, the lights are not in my eyes. Hi everyone, my name is Bryan Wagner, and today I'm going to talk to you about my experience of Hinduism. And as I say that, I'm not a representative of Hinduism. It's not like I'm a Hindu in any official capacity. I'm just sharing my experience of that, and I identify as a Hindu just because that's what works for me, and that's what I consider my spiritual tradition. I grew up Catholic. I was actually spent a couple years in the Franciscan seminary, so I'm very much steeped in that tradition also. But when I was 12 years old, I was introduced to meditation, and I meditated every day for many, many, many years. And that tradition, my sister taught me to meditate. She taught me transcendental meditation. She learned it, and she passed that to me. And one of her first presents when I was 12 years old was a copy of the Bhagavad Gita, which is a Hindu scripture. And it just captivated me. So that's kind of where it all started. And as I grew up, I had kind of these twin paths of Catholicism and Hinduism. And as I grew up, I just noticed that I resonated more with Hinduism. In my early 20s, I'd spent 6 months in India at an ashram, which is like a meditation center. I followed an Indian teacher for about 12, 15 years and traveled around with him teaching meditation, teaching breath work, various kinds of yoga. And then I would say the last, and I left him for many reasons. And I just, like I said, identify as a Hindu. The beliefs and practices work for me, and the reason why I moved in that direction is I like the free spirit of inquiry that Hinduism has. You know, beliefs are secondary in Hinduism. It doesn't really, I consider myself kind of a Hindu agnostic. I'm really open to the fact that I could get all this wrong, and that's okay with me. In the Western traditions, it's about getting belief correct in a lot of schools of thought. You know, this is the creed, and this is what you believe. You gotta believe in the Trinity. If you don't believe in the Trinity, you're a heretic. You know, it's about getting, beliefs are really important in the Western traditions. In Hinduism, it's experience that's more important. What I mean by that is how much, this is always hard for me to talk about because I don't talk about what I believe too much in this kind of a forum. But experience is primary in the sense of it's your inner experience. What's your experience of peace? What's your experience of connection with everyone? What's your experience of oneness with everyone? What's your experience of love? And that's primary, and in Hinduism there's lots of practices to help you have a deeper experience, a more transcendent experience. And it's not about getting this belief right, getting that belief right. And that's one of the major things that really attracted me to Hinduism. A little bit about more why I moved away, because Catholic has a full tradition of like the mystical tradition in Catholicism, which is very lively, very beautiful. But one of the things that I found for me difficult, you know, I was your age, and I graduated in '85. So I came from a little different time when I was growing up, being gay, and I'm gay. So being gay was very difficult. And Christianity in my experience, is not too friendly towards that.